I'm not sure what the problem is with old Blueford here. It sat for about 4 or 5 days. I haven't had that problem before, but the good news is the antifreeze was tested to minus 45 degrees in 1991. It's good to know. So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. We're back down here at the wood yard tonight. We're gonna move a little dirt before it gets dark and before the rain comes. I think tomorrow they're calling for about an inch of rain, but then the next 5 or 6 days after that looks pretty good if they don't change the forecast, so we'll see. So let me show you what I got going on here tonight. So I have been working on and off down here around the rain for the last couple weeks. If you've been following along, I put a whole bunch of fill in this area right here. My new road down to the wood yard will come down here, loop around this maple tree. I'm going to leave this tree. It's a nice tree, and I'll be able to come in here with a trailer. The sawmill is going to be moved. Everything's kind of changing around. I'm just kind of widening everything out, making everything much bigger, making a lot more room. Well, over here I took a whole bunch of fill out of that bank right there. That whole thing moved back about 20 feet. And then I sloped that off over there. What I want to do over here, I don't really need any more fill at the present time, so I'm going to start steepening up this slope right here, but I want to take more out of here just to make more room over this way. So that's kind of the plan here this evening. If I could get 2 or 3 days of dry weather, I could get this all done and get everything stoned and you know, kind of be done down here at the wood yard and move on to some other things. I've got a lot of things around here that are half finished. Actually, I guess you could say about 3/4 finished. Like the inside of the building's not done. I'm not done down here at the wood yard. I've got more logs over at the neighbor's place. I've got some work to do down at the brick house, plus a whole bunch of other things. But I don't get too excited about that kind of stuff, and I'll explain why here in just a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave this right here like it is for tonight. It's pretty soft out in there. You know, the road's good and solid right here, but it's getting kind of late in the day to end up getting stuck on your nose right there. Once I get more of this down in here, I'll bring the excavator down and dress that all up. So Melissa just came down to check things out. By the way, I mentioned in the last video, we have a bunch of lumber to stack and sticker, and that's about the only time we get in an argument, when we stack.
Oh my gosh, don't fall in love with it.
Move this board a little bit this way. It's fine the way it is.
I put it down and walk away, and he's still standing there. Well, would you look at that? I'm like, well, would you look at that? Yeah. He's like, it's not even straight. I'm like, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
But anyway, we better get off that subject. We're down here working in the wood yard. I only got 2 loads. For some reason, Blueford wouldn't start tonight. It hasn't ran for 4 or 5 days. Something's draining some power. We'll have to figure that out. But it still hauls dirt well. But things are shaping up over here, like I said.
I put it in neutral, and then I just pushed it with the excavator.
Yeah, I could do that. But things are shaping up. Next week, it looks like 4 or 5 days of nice weather if they don't change the forecast. And we'll get all this done down here.
Good.
So I mentioned earlier in this video how I have so many things that are like half done. Well, actually like 3/4 of the way done. You know, the inside of the building's not done. We're not done down here. I got a chicken coop part way done, and probably another 20 things that we're kind of just starting on. But we're gonna have a very busy summer. But I don't usually get too caught up in that stuff. I see comments from people sometime, oh, you don't finish this, or that's not done, or this isn't done. But what
they're married to you.
I know. But what I like to do is you just have to look back and see where things, you know, were a year ago or 2 years ago.
Right.
And like tonight, I moved 2 loads of dirt, but that's 2 less loads of dirt I have to move next day that it's dry. You know what I mean? So every day, try to do a little bit something. And when you look back, everything looks a lot better and a lot different, and you're making progress. But nothing happens overnight. Am I right, Melissa?
Yeah. You don't get everything instantly. You know, a kid going to 1st grade doesn't get his whole education that year. You know, you have to do piece by piece, day by day. Even like fitness, weight loss, you know, you can't start a program and expect immediate results. You'll see results slowly if you stick with it. The important thing is that you be consistent. Mike's never started something and then just flopped himself on the couch and didn't do it again. He's busy doing something every day. And at the stage we are in this process of moving this and building that and some other things that you don't know about, there's a lot of stuff going on, and he's able to maintain it all. I give him a lot of credit. I know I couldn't, and I can be the wife that's like, please finish this and please finish that. And you know what? The coop will get finished in time for the chickens to be at their, what they call that, the teenage phase, when they're going to go out to the coop. And things are getting finished. I don't know how you do it, Mike. I really don't.
But you just look back. It is amazing.
But you keep moving. You keep doing things and keep being positive. Onward, upward, you know?
I remember just earlier today, I was reading through some comments, and someone commented on a video from a couple years ago, and I looked at that video, and I forgot what this wood yard looked like.
Oh my gosh.
Just a couple years ago.
I remember what it looked like before the grass. You had it lined with the firewood, and then you planted grass. I remember what it looked like before that. You were hauling, I remember you hauling dirt in.
Yeah. This area down here was actually all oak trees.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any equipment then.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just cut, and then I'd rent a piece of equipment, dig some stumps or whatever, make a little bit of room, and then just kind of kept expanding it. And then I had a skid loader, and you know, out in here, there's probably, I don't know, a couple feet of fill out in here, and everything just takes time, but it does definitely look a lot different than it did a couple years ago. What we're doing here,
very different.
We've explained this before. All we do, we kind of make videos on what we're doing around here, but the whole plan here is, you know, YouTube's not going to last forever. I don't know how long. Maybe we'll get sick and tired of it someday and just quit. But we're kind of filming this whole process to build ourselves a place where we can work from every day. We have things to do every day. We can generate revenue every day. We'll be able to saw lumber, sell firewood. I have tons of equipment now. I can brush hog for people. I can dig for people. So that's kind of what we're doing. We have been filming the last couple years just everything we're doing to get to that point, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how long we'll do YouTube. I mean, everything, it keeps growing. Our channel keeps growing, so we're just going to keep doing it. But we have something that we can't tell you yet, that a couple weeks. Man, I wish I could tell you right now, but that'll be the whole kind of next chapter thing. But it's pretty exciting. It is. But anyway.
Next chapter. That's a whole new book.
It's a whole new book. It is. But anyway.
He gets nervous when I'm around because I start talking. I guess you could always
I'll edit it out. Melissa.
If this video is awkwardly edited, then you know that I said something I shouldn't have.
Yeah. But things are coming along, and I think you made a lot of good points there. Things don't happen overnight, and you always have to just keep moving forward. If you just do a little bit of something each day, it pays off in the long run, you know?
Yeah.
And but I think that's about it. Anything else you want to add? Oh, Melissa's shirts and hoodies.
Got a new shirt out. And I want to say something. I didn't bring it down. I guess I wasn't thinking, but the new shirt, you'll have to check it out. Mike, the same.
It's my favorite.
What am I doing?
Because the kids will say to me, "What are you doing?" I go, I'm awake, so I'm working.
I'm working.
If I'm not working, I'm sleeping.
And that's on the back, and then the Outdoors with the Morgans with the flag is on the
front.
The logo. It's on the front.
Yeah.
But the green is really pretty, and no one's ordering.
I don't know why no one's ordering the green.
And they're ordering the sand, which is all great. We had a ton of sales today. Thanks so much. But the green it's called a stonewash green.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to show it to you again in a video. But it's a nice green.
Tomorrow looks like rain day. 100% chance of rain. So I'll be working on the chicken coop tomorrow.
Chicken coop or computer, cleaning up the computer.
Oh, that thing. But I think that's about it. Would you like to wrap this video up, Melissa?
Yeah, thanks so much for being here, for commenting, being a part of this community, Outdoors with the Morgans. We sure do appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure you're subscribed.